Due to the pressure of college assignments, I haven't had much spare time to play video games as of late. A lot of games that I enjoyed playing previously have now fallen into the backlog because they're just too long for me to finish. However, I did recently find the time to try out a new game that I'd heard many great things about. That game is A Short Hike. The game follows Claire, a bird who's visiting Hawk Peak Provincial Park with her Aunt May. She needs to hike all the way up to the summit to get cell service. A Short Hike is a 3D platformer, so Claire can run and jump as you would expect, but because she's a bird, Claire can also glide with her wings. The main collectibles in the game are the golden feathers, which enable Claire to flap her wings and climb walls. The more feathers Claire has, the higher she can fly and the further she can climb. Due to the simplicity of the controls and objective, the game can be understood in seconds. There's no lengthy tutorial required to teach you how to play. I personally really enjoy games that feature exploration aspects. Minecraft has been a longtime favorite of mine, and I also thoroughly enjoyed Hollow Knight, Fez, and VVVVVV, so I was very pleased to find a strong emphasis on exploration in A Short Hike. The game doesn't give you one specific route to scale the summit with. There's actually a variety of ways to reach the top. In fact, once you get enough feathers, you can access virtually every inch of the park. Many 3D games use invisible walls to block access to places you aren't supposed to go. Oftentimes there's interesting areas in the background of levels that you can't actually visit. But that's not the case in A Short Hike. There are no fake background scenes to be found, it's all real. And the only barriers in the game are in the waters surrounding the park, where the presence of barriers makes sense. There are many other characters in the park, all of whom have charming dialogue written almost like text messages. Some of them will just chat with you, but others have side missions for you to partake in. For example, near the beginning of the game, you'll meet this frog who's trying to build a sand castle with a regular-sized gardening shovel. If you find him a smaller toy shovel, he'll trade with you. With the newfound shovel, Claire can dig up the holes scattered around the park. Sometimes characters will give you a tool without having to do anything to earn it. You might even find tools just lying around on the island. Now, the game is called A Short Hike for a reason. I reached the top of Hawk Peak in one play session, which lasted somewhere between 1 and 1.5 hours. However, even though the main objective doesn't take long to complete, there are still many things to do in the game besides reaching the top of the mountain. It's a joy to talk with all the characters, it's very rewarding to find all the feathers, and it's super fun to discover all that the island has to offer. While $8 might seem expensive for a game that only takes an hour or two to beat, those hours were some of the best I've spent in a game in quite some time. It was very refreshing to take a break from the more convoluted games I've been playing previously. While I think that those who prefer more casual experiences will enjoy this game most, I strongly urge everyone to give this game a try.